Alright, what is up guys? Action Figure Addict 112 here, and we are going to be taking a look at the JOYTOY Battle for the Stars Starhawk 12th Peron Patrol, I think, or it's the 12th Starhawk Peron Patrol 3-pack. So ever since last year, I've been wanting to get back into 118 skill stuff. Since the year before that, I just mainly focused on 112 skill stuff, and last year was, even though it was a really shitty year, I was able to pull some positives out, and I was able to finish the main team for Company 76, so that was pretty cool. And then I also found some other stuff that I picked up that will fit into Company 76 perfectly, and that is the Peron Patrol is one of them, and then there were some other JOYTOY packs that I picked up, like the Hell's Fifth, the Hell Skull Paratroopers, and the Blackhawks fleet, which I reviewed those previously. And so yeah, I figured that we would sit down and we would talk about these three, because this is the team that I'm focusing on right now. Since I'm done with my main team, I figured why not focus on another section of Company 76, and that is Baku Squad. So this year I'm going to try to focus on Baku Squad, which is going to be our air battalion section of Company 76. Since I had already gotten some of the aircraft for this team, and then I got the Peron Patrol, I was already coming up with ideas for pilots, and then I played Infinite Warfare last year. I got it for my birthday last year, and I played that, and I was like, yep, I need to get some things, some of these designs for the pilots. I need that kind of stuff in my universe, especially for my team. So I did that so far with 3 of my pilots. I'm going to be doing it with a 4th one, but these are the 3 that exist right now on Baku Squad. And these 3 are going to pilot the Sabres. So we have 6 Salter and Dash. Salter is the one that looks real stern and determined, and looks like the leader. Right there, she's got a M4 with a some type of optic sights and a grip and a silencer. Well, all 3 of them do, because these are the primary weapons for the pilots, in case they crash or something like that, or they need to go on a mission. This is what they'll be using. So that's Salter. 6 is the one with the light brown hair right over here, and then the one in the middle is Dash. And I'm still working on their real names, so I think for Dash it's going to be Ashley, and then I'm not quite sure for 6 yet, and Salter I'm not sure yet, but I do have a 4th member planned out, and that's going to be Spitfire, since I still have her head. I just need to repaint some areas on her hair, and I need to get another Tech Ops body and get the gear loadout for her, and then I'll have my 4 pilots right now, and then hopefully as the year progresses I'm going to be, and when Marauders gets called back up from their overflow of orders, that's when I'm going to go and probably order some more stuff for the pilots and stuff like that. But we're going to be talking about these 3 back here at the Peron Patrol. I really like these figures a lot. They are probably one of my favorite things I picked up last year. And I have to thank Woodman29. Thank you, Woodman, very much. When it comes to some of these JOYTOY packs that you come across, I have no idea that they exist, and then when I see them and they interest me, I'm like, I gotta get them. I gotta get them. So thank you very much, Woodman. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's sit down and talk about these three, because there's some pretty badass figures, and I'm so glad that I was able to get them when they had them, because you can't find them on Locker Toys anymore. I guess when they sold out and they weren't going to restock. So yeah, I really like these three a lot, even though I had some QC issues when I first got them in hand. Locker Toys was able to send me replacement parts, and they were good to go after that. So thank you very much, Locker Toys, for helping me out with those issues. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Peron Patrol 3-pack. Okay, so we'll take a look at their paint and their sculpt. So I think because they're all essentially the same figure except for the what's it called, the neck scarves and the vests, they're pretty much all the same figures. So, or they're pretty much all the same, yeah, figure. So I think we'll talk about the one that really interested me before we even saw this one and this one. We'll talk about her, which I think I've been thinking about a name for her, and I think I might call her Cat. So her code name might be Cat, so we'll see. But in terms of the paint, as you can see, JOYTOY has definitely gotten better with their paint. Nothing feels sticky, nothing feels, like they did too much spray or anything like that. Everything looks really good with this pack. Like, the paint just looks really nice. Even on the bottom of the soles right there, you can see. So they did a really, really, really good job with her. Really like that. And there's the radio right there, and then the comms wire runs through the vest. And you have the different ammo clips. You have the carabiner hanging off the belt right there. And you have some grenades and some more ammo clips right there. Zoom in and focus on this. There we go. So, you got that going on there. So I like that. And then we move on to her pouches and stuff on her thighs. And then you have this one here, which I'm not really sure why they gave her this, because with the JOYTOY sells these like blank figures where they're just pretty much molded in like a dark gray color, like a light gray color, and it's your job to go in and paint the figures and all that stuff. And so one of the things they gave you, at least with the one that I bought to build Brixton, they gave me one of these, but it had like a little clip in it so you could attach a holster. So I'm not really sure why they gave these girls these. So it's kind of weird, but it works alright. And then you have some more ammo clips right there. And you have the holster, you can take the gun out. And then these pants, I love these pants. and how there's like a little zipper sculpted down there where it's like, you know, the flared out pants, and then you have that little zipper right there to adjust how you want the pants to fit. And then she's got these cool kind of sci-fi looking shoes going on there. So yeah, it's just really cool. So something between her and the one I will call Five Head for right now. They're the only two figures in the set to be able to that have knives in their sheaths here that you can take out. I'm gonna try to not knock over my soda machine doing this. So you can actually take the knives out, and they're actually painted, so you can see that. So that's cool. When I got my copy though, this pack, not only was I missing a knife for one of these figures, but one of the guns came cracked. The barrel came cracked, so I had to wait for Locker Toys to send me a replacement for that. So as if it wasn't already a pain in the ass enough to get these figures, because I have ordered from Locker Toys several times, and with FedEx, I always do the FedEx shipping because it's only 3 days, but there was like 2 occasions where FedEx refused to leave my fucking package at the door because I wasn't there to sign it because I had to go to work. And it's like whenever I leave for work is when they decide to show up to fucking deliver my packages. And so yeah, I had to my sister and my brother-in-law were nice enough to drive me over to the fucking FedEx thing and get my package, which had this and that blank thing in it. So yeah, the pain in the ass situations that we go through to get our figures is insane. But yeah, and then she's got these cool shoulder pads up here, and then her gloves are real cool too. So yeah, she's just really cool, and I love this face because they have the digital, or I wouldn't say digital, they're kind of water slide decals on the eyes, which I like a little bit better. But yeah, I really like her. She is by far my favorite from this team, just because she was the first one I ever saw from this team. So it's kind of cool. We'll talk about Five Head here real quick. So the reason why I call her Five Head is because, yeah, she's got a 5 head. Got a really bad case of the 5 head. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know who the fuck cut this girl's bangs, but she needs to not go back there because they cut that shit way too high and fucked this girl's haircut up.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Ooh, boy, that looks bad. She looks like she's got the fucking Will from Stranger Things cut going on here. So that is not looking good. So I'm gonna show you the head here and show you what this looks like, because I had already replaced her head. If I can get it to focus on not my fingers but her head. Can we focus on her head? There we go. So yeah, that's what her head looks like, and she pretty much has the same gear as her. So yeah, and she has the same sidearm, which I forgot to show on the last one. You can pull out. We've gotten this one several times. We got it with the Crossfire Girls, the Fox Hunters. We got them with the Hell Skull Paratroopers, and then we also got them with the I think that might have been the only teams we got them with. They might have came with the no, they didn't, because the Viper Squad and the Hell's Fifth have different guns, and then the Grim Reapers have different guns too. So anyway, let me go ahead and swap this Will from Stranger Things went to the barber shop and fucked up your cut to the head that I'm going to be using on this figure whenever I introduce these three girls in my universe. So this is the head that I'm going to be using on her. I got this head from a Star Wars Rebel Alliance, whatever the fuck that cartoon was that they were trying to do for Star Wars. She was like a rebel pilot or something. The figure was kind of shit because it's like 5 points of articulation, but the head sculpts is what I bought them for. And I bought a couple of them. I bought like maybe 6 or something like that from my Five Below. Because I mainly wanted them for the helmets, and whenever I get my parts in from Marauders to redo Spitfire and do Dash and Salter, which are going to be my 3 pilots that I ordered my parts for. When I get those in, those helmets are going to go on those pilots. So those would be like the pilot helmets for Baku Squad. But anyway, yeah, this is the head that I'm using on this body. I think it looks really good. You have to use a little bit of like silly putty or not silly putty, blue tack or sticky tack or some putty. You put it in the head sculpt up there and it sits better. It doesn't like jingle around or anything. So I think it looks really nice. Now, mind you, this does not really blend in that well, this neck, but I think, yeah, you might be able to hide it with the with this neck scarf thing, and depending on how far away you hold it back, you may be able to hide that it's not the same skin tone. But yeah, I had to replace the head because that shit looked black as hell. I'm sorry. I had to give JOYTOY a good rant for that shit, because yeah, that's not a good head sculpt. So, and I already know that ODC lets me, he replaced that head sculpt too. He said she had a 5 head too. So there's that, and then this one right here, which I don't know if they meant for her to be the captain, but she'll just be the 3rd member of this team, and she looks fantastic. She's got more pouches than the both of them, and she's got her little bandana going on there because she is the sniper of the team. They made her the sniper, so it's cool. Yeah, this is how they all look. So paint and sculpt department, the bodies look fantastic. The vests and the shoulder pads and the holsters and everything look really good. My only concern is, yeah, that Will from this Will from Stranger Things head going on here. This is, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that can go, yep, nope, that can go somewhere else. So yeah, this is what my team will look like. So yeah, with that being said, we'll take a look at their accessories now. Okay, so we'll take a look at their accessories now. So I will go ahead and just point out probably the cooler accessory in this whole thing, which is this supply crate. It says danger, do not touch, and it's in this really nice kind of glossy blue with a little bit of like this kind of black speckled out through it, and there's some really nice black wash in certain areas. It's not overdone, so I like that. And it does actually open, so it's the same, and you can actually, you know, if you wanted to stand it up like that, like it just, you know, came in like that, or if you want to do classic Call of Duty where it just, you can do that, and then you can just open it up, and that is what it looks like on the inside. So this is where you can put your extra joints, or extra hands, whatever comes in the set. So we'll take a look at the guns first. So in terms of the guns, talk about the sniper first. The sniper rifle, this is what it looks like, and I love it. It's really nice, and I don't have this in my collection. I don't think so. No, this one's different from the other one. I think this is the one that comes in the double sickle team. So, which I do plan on getting that set. The bundle with 3 figures and the extra girl. So, it's really nice. And what's cool is you can actually move this down here. So you can, you can have it flipped that way. If you want your sniper to have it like this way, you can do that. I always have it flipped up in the front. It's usually how I'll have her carrying it, is like this. But yeah, it's really nice. Long range scope, all that good stuff. So I like it. So you get that. You get this gun here, which I can't remember if this came in the... I don't think it came in the Grim Reaper 3-pack, but I know I've seen this gun before. I don't think it came in the Black Ops fleet, but it may have, and I'll have to check real quick. Yeah, this one's really nice too. I like it. I like how a lot of these guns look very Infinite Warfare, which I can appreciate that, because I do like my sci-fi and my futuristic stuff. So here is the other gun that this pack comes with, which I'm not gonna have any of these used because the Black Ops fleet came with these type of guns, and the Hell's 5th came with these. So I want only the Black Ops fleet to carry these, because they'll be in like a separate division from these 3. The pilots will be in a separate division, but they'll all be under the same division. They'll just be split into different teams. So yeah, I don't want them to ever really use this unless it's like necessary. Then we come to this gun. This was the one that I got, and as you can see, the barrel came cracked. As you can see, it's not like straightened. See how it's not straightened? Oh, wait, is this one that crazy? Wait, is it this one or is it this one? It's this one. Okay, this one here, I had to crazy glue, or not crazy glue, Gorilla Glue. You can see the Gorilla Glue there. So when I got it, it was all bent. It was like kind of bent a little bit, and I was like, the fuck? And so I moved it, and I figured out that they sent it to me cracked. I was like, the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm not paying $70 something to have, fucked up shit. You know what I mean? That's usually some shit you get from a domestic company, but yeah, when I'm paying like 60, like, what was it, like, I think these were like $50 something, like $56 or something like that, and then after shipping it was like 70 or something like that. So yeah, this shit here, yeah, it's not called for. It's uncalled for. So luckily they sent me another one, and as you can see, the gun barrel is straightened, and I like this one here because this is like an auto shotgun. It's kind of like a futuristic why will this not focus? The dude was just focused, man. Come on. There we go. So that's what that looks like. And this was the gun that we saw with her. The one that I'm pointing at is the girl with the white hair. I had to really zoom in to get this to focus on this, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with my camera, but it don't want to focus. So yeah, that's a gun that she came with, and I was sold on this shit. So yeah, it's cool. And what you also get is the carabiner. You get 2 of these. So I have one on my sniper, and this was the one I had with her. I don't know why I kept it with the broken barrel, but I'm probably need to switch it over to that one. So that's pretty much that for the guns and that, which I like those. Then you get some different hands. You get 4 different hands, ones with different hinges. So that's what those look like. So you can use that throughout those. You get 3 sets of these. I don't know where the other one is. I wasn't really planning on using these, but these are like elbow pads for them. But you do get 3 sets of them. I just kind of threw these around because I didn't really care about them. And then when I decided to review them, I was like, oh shit, I only have 5 of these. Or I only have 3 of them, so I had to really dig, and I was able to find 5 out of the 6, so, you know. But yeah, you can put them on if you want. You kind of lose a bend, or a little bit of the elbow bend for that. I'll wait to talk about that. So you do get extra joints too, so you get 2 of these for the shoulder, and then you do get 2 of these for the elbow, but like I said, previously, I had to use one of these for the sniper because their fucking elbow snapped on me. The joint just completely snapped off the pin snapped off of the joint, completely snapped off of it, and then you oh, I'm zoomed in so much. Jesus. Then you get 2 or 3 of these. Okay, I guess I have to zoom in for this too to get this to focus. So you get 3 of these. These are to replace the leg joints. So you get 3 of those. And you also get 1 of these, which it seems like, which this slightly annoys me a little bit because I kind of don't like how JOYTOY is doing this, and Strident said the same thing, where they want to give all of the teams exosuits instead of just giving specific teams exosuits, because it's like with the Ghost Legion, with the it's the Ghost Legion, the White Viper Squad, the Grim Reapers, the what is that pack called? The Double Sickle team, and then I think there might have been another one. But all of them come with fucking exosuits, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool that you want to give everyone exosuits, but not everyone needs to come with exosuits. Like, because then, you know, you're kind of taking it away from, you know, if you want exosuits, you can buy these 2 packs, but instead you can buy all these fucking packs and have everyone with exosuits. So what JOYTOY did was they gave this set an exosuit, and you can choose who you want the exosuit to go on. Now, I will say, I did try putting this on a figure. It is a pain in the ass to get on, because you literally have to take off like almost everything in order to put this on. So it fits on okay. It does fit loose though, because these are meant to fit the male figures. And I contacted JOYTOY themselves, and they did say that, yeah, it's supposed to fit the male figure, so it'll fit the females looser, and as you can see, that plugs into there, so that is supposed to come out, at least in this case, so that you can put, you know, you can put the top half on and then put the bottom half on. But when I did my review with Selena with the Grim Reaper 3-pack, I showed you that I had to glue hers. I had to put blue tack and then glue it because hers just came like snapped off, I guess, or came detached, and I couldn't get it to sit in there. So when I went to pose her, it just kept popping out, and I was like, at this point, fuck it. And I tried gluing it in by itself, wouldn't stay, so I had to put blue tack and then glue it in. So yeah, so you get that, and that's pretty much all you get. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at their articulation now. Okay, so I know that I said we were going to talk about the articulation, but I forgot to mention that these figures come with extra heads so that you can pop on the helmets that they come with. So you get three. You get 3 of these heads that are just blank. I dropped the 3rd one on the floor, so whenever I'm done recording this, I'll find it. Yeah, you get 3 of these, just like with Selena. And then you get these 3 helmets. You get 3 of these, which these helmets are fucking awesome. They look like some shit that should be in the new Top Gun movie. Which I'm hella hyped for. So. And it says 12th on the top, and yeah, I'll show you what that looks like on one of the figures. Let me put this shit back in here so that it doesn't get lost. I'll show you what it looks like on the captain here. So pop that on, pop this on, and that's what it looks like. Which looks awesome. So yeah, now that I got that out of the way, we can actually cover the articulation section now. Okay, so we'll cover the articulation. So the head is on a double ball joint. As you can see here, it's on a double ball. The other ball joint is in the neck. So in terms of her head movement, she can look up this much, but that's because of the neck scarf here. It kind of limits her articulation, so she can look up this far, she can look down as far, she can look to the left, to the right. She's got a little bit of sass. Her arms rotate 360. They can go up this much. They can probably go up a little more. Yeah, they can go up this much, all the way down to her sides. Elbow swivel, single jointed elbow, 360 in the wrist, and it can go side to side, and then if you rotate it up and down. She does have a double ball joint in her ab articulation, but because of the vest it limits it, so she can crunch forward this much, crunch forward this much, she can crunch back this much, she can move to the left, to the right, and yeah, you can get different things going on with her torso. Her legs can move up this much, move back this much, move out this much, thigh cut, double jointed knees. Her feet can go back this much, can go forward this much, get an ankle rocker and a toe joint. So excuse me, that is the articulation. So as always, I'm impressed with JOYTOY's articulation because it is, yeah, shit that we refuse, or we seem to refuse to get from Hasbro, which we should have got for the quote-unquote new G.I. Joe figures that came out, which you know and I know that they're not new figures, they're just repaints of shit that we've already gotten. So anyway, with that being said though, we'll we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at some size comparisons now. So here is how they look next to the Jazzwares / Wicked Cool Toys World of Halo 1/18 scale, the pilot, which I may have him running around with these three because well, his colors kind of match with theirs a little bit, and yeah, I like the way this guy looks. I can't get him to stand straight. There we go. So there we go. So that's how he scales next to her and the rest of the girls. So there's that. Here is the JOYTOY Battle for the Stars Hellskull Paratrooper. This is one of them. I had taken some pictures of these earlier fighting the Chief Bruton from the 2-pack that I did a review on. So that's how he scales next to those three. I really like these. Let me know if you want to see a review on these three, because I'll be happy to sit down and do a review. Here is how they scale next to a World of Halo 1/18 scale Spartan Mark 7 B Spartan. I think I just got done repainting this figure, and that's how it scales next to her. I may actually have the Spartan run with these three too, because or maybe they come across this character at some point, but I love the way that this came out, so I really like that. Here is how they scale next to the Jazzwares 1/18 scale Singularity from the Fortnite line. I don't know where her gun went because I was moving stuff around, and I'm pretty sure it fell over, or she fell somewhere and probably dropped off. The look for it later, but get her to balance. I can show you how they, at least how she scales with them. So don't know why she balances fine on the table, but then when I put her up here, it doesn't want to balance. Makes no sense to me. There we go. So that's how she scales with them. So looks really good. Then we'll go ahead and here's how they scale next to a male Fortnite figure. This is Verge, aka Jake Delgado is what I named him. So there you go, next to Officer Delgado. And then one real quick one. I have never bought anything from this line, but I liked her design, so I bought her. This is I can't remember what the fuck her name was, but she's from that World of Roblox line, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, just kind of out here looking like Ashiniku or something with this blue hair. But yeah, she's cool. She's cool. And then here she is next to Ling, right here. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that is pretty much all of the comparisons that I can at least think of. So yeah, my final thoughts on these is I really like them. I really like the way that JOYTOY handled this 3-pack. Hopefully we can get more female 3-packs in the future, because yeah, I really love collecting the female figures, and I definitely am always looking for different characters, or different, figures I can, make into different characters. So, anyway, with that being said, I'll end it here. And, well, there we go. That fucking cut my, my thing as I was talking. Wow. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it for me on this review. Thank you guys so much for the support, as always. And, oh shit, you know what? Hang on real quick. Let's do a size comparison next to yours truly, Captain Killswitch. So, there you go. So, anyway, with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and Action Figure Addict 112 out.
Here comes a new challenger.